Hi everybody. I somehow ended this video for some reason, but okay, this is my video. I already discussed the being at the hotel thing, but apparently I cut it off early for some stupid reason. But anyway, this is part two. Hopefully this will continue for, this might go on for at least half an hour at least, but I got the first 7 minutes of my traveling day. Okay, anyway, we waited till about, well, I was downstairs in the lobby with everybody from like 7 till bedtime on and off until it was either, talking to a bunch of my friends or, and then I don't know what time it was, but my best friend didn't get in from Austin until about, at least it seemed like an hour or two before she arrived. The staff went to the hotel, back to the airport, picked her up, and the fact that, okay, here's the deal. 4 years ago, she was mad at me because of a note that I wrote about her boyfriend at the time, who now, 4 years later, has a new girlfriend, and he lives in Phoenix. And he and I were friends for a dozen years at least, but now we're not friends anymore for some reason. Because, in my opinion, he has bipolar or something. But anyway, she was, this time, she was not mad at me, but I'm like, we're going to go through this again? We're not talking to me. Then, anyway, we went to our rooms, different rooms. And, like, a few minutes later, I got to my room, and it was, like, 10 o'clock at least. After I, took my meds late, which I don't like doing that much. I'm getting back on track. When I was in Texas, that happened to me a lot, when they didn't give me my meds till 9 o'clock, I like them at 8, and the time difference. Well, Texas is still worse. Florida, the panhandle of Florida is the only part of Florida that's in Central Time. When I was in Miami, that's like the most southern part of Florida, Except when you hit the Keys, and I have a friend from the Keys. I didn't see her till the next day. And anyway, my best friend I got a message from her, and I went downstairs, and I was waiting, and I didn't take my phone with me. Thankfully, I didn't get locked out this time. That happened in 2016, but that was the end of the cruise, not the beginning. But anyway, I was kind of hurt that she didn't want to talk to me. This happened in 2016 too, but when I got the message, I was like, I think she was talking with people, and I found out that she was dealing with her stepfather, who's mean, and I'm still trying to figure it out, but, I felt bad, and I still feel bad that she, I was finding out bits and pieces throughout the cruise, because and then finally, I was in the lobby for like 10 minutes, and she showed up, and I was, we sat down, but then her Minneapolis friend named Laura, she was concerned, and I'm like, it's a private matter, and she basically followed me to the lobby, apparently, or was in the lobby with getting food or something. Let's see, Holly was put on, like, different meds, which happened to me in Texas, and I did do a video on that. That was a couple of years ago. I don't even know if it's still on my page or not. I should put it on my other YouTube channel, which has the Epcot on there. I think this channel is the one with Captain Jack Sparrow picture. I have multiple YouTube channels, but anyway, long story short, we had a long talk, and she was explaining to me throughout the cruise what was going on in her life. I'm like, because I had having problems with my brother-in-law for a year, but at least a decade, since my sister had passed away in 2011. And he was out there, and I sent him an email last year, and my niece found out, and she burst into tears, and I hope she's not mad at me, but, she needs to understand that, you know, we've had a complicated relationship, and apparently Holly has had one with her stepfather for years. I mean, her family's torn apart by everything. I mean, with her two sisters are barely speaking terms. One just had a baby last year. One's getting married in March, and Scott, our fearless leader, is going to the wedding. And I kind of wish they invited me. Oh, she's going to be posting some pictures. Their dresses are being made by somebody who was on Project One, the newest one, not the one with Heidi Klum and Tim Gunn and all those people, but which is pretty awesome. So, and we made up. I mean, the last cruise, you know, I mean, she hung out with me for a couple days and then left me in the lurch and hanging out with another friend of ours named Stacy, who lives in North Carolina. She used to live in New York, and you know, but anyway, we made up, and I was so happy. I mean, I was worried the whole week that we weren't gonna be friends anymore, and you know, I mean, thankfully those nights I got a good night's sleep. On the cruise, a couple of times where I didn't, but anyway, in the morning I just was so happy to have her back in my life, because I haven't seen her since I was living in Texas near her. Her and her aunt lived at Marbridge too, and I saw her in December 2017, so it's been 2.5 years of not seeing her. I mean, I should have just gone to Texas to visit her, but apparently a doctor told her not to talk to me or something really ridiculous like that. I was like, who the heck does that, you know? There's a person in no right to say that. Sorry. Anyway, we got on the ship about, well, we got to the terminal by like mid-morning at least. I'm trying to remember. It was like 10, yeah, it was like 10 o'clock, and then we met our people that live in Florida that are nearby, and they got on the ship with us, and we went upstairs to eat, and then we found our rooms. We actually found our luggage out in our corridor. We were all in the same, except Scott. He was on floor 1. We were on 11, so it's, thankfully he didn't walk up that many flights of stairs. I'm sure he wanted to be by himself, which I understand that, but because in 2016 I was on a different floor than Holly was, and she had her own room, and I still feel like, you know, she wants room to herself, but I thankfully was be able to hang out with her. But then Laura was like, I think she was jealous that I wasn't hanging out with. I'm like, we're hanging out right now, but in our room it was, you know, at night we went to bed, and you know, she was like, I can't sleep with the light on, and I'm like, well, I can't sleep with the light on or the TV. And we kept arguing about this throughout the week, and you know, there was a bit of drama with her, and she was all annoyed that we kept running off to Starbucks, and yes, there was a Starbucks on the ship. Holly's a Starbucks coffee queen, and the Starbucks other beverages was queen. But anyway, let's see. Our meeting place was really fun, and had these robots that were making drinks, except that they were doing weird stuff. And I'm trying to remember, like, remembering everything that happened on the cruise was hard work. Okay, I mean, it's like remembering like most of a year. I'm looking through the pictures. Let's see. Sunday, we were... Okay, this is the first picture of Holly and I. We were on the bus to the ship. Yeah, Bang's in that picture too. This is the terminal. They built this just for the ship. We went on Symphony of the Seas, which is the biggest ship on the planet. And this was the... Here's the Starbucks. which we went to about every day. And then I got a hurricane without alcohol, which is basically orange juice, lime juice, and syrup and grenadine. I think grenadine is what they put in a Shirley Temple. And this was our first menu for the night for dinner. Holly had chicken about every night with salad, and then there was dessert. So I wish I got key lime pie instead. But it was like chocolate cake, that's what I got this for just dessert, yum. But that Holly and I were one thing one night, we like swapped dessert, because they have this area called Central Park, and I mean, there are rooms in this area. I mean, you can tell on the side right here, see. I mean, I can't imagine being in that area because it was pretty loud and stuff. They have the days of the week on the cruise on the bottom, on the floor, which there's like 6 elevators. They had to change that thing every day. And then brunch, we had there was either cereal, smoked salmon, which is what I had, French toast, pancakes, which is what Holly had, hash browns, super yum, fried chicken, which is what I had last night, but not here. Here's the desserts that they have. I did not have any of those. I don't think I had any of those, but this is the, it's a regular slide. It's not a water slide or anything, but my friends went down it. I don't particularly like those slides because get very dizzy and stuff. They had a boardwalk, which reminds me of the one at Disney that I stayed at last year, without getting sick that part. That was the 19th. Then, let's see, this was Sunday, and found a store and it had makeup in it, and I can't resist buying anything, but any makeup store, of course. I mean, after the many trips I made to Ulta last year, I haven't bought any makeup. That's not true. I bought mascara. Now we have like 5 mascaras. I'm going to be doing my mascaras, an update video on that. This is what I bought. I got some, it was a double set. Which then my staff was mad because, well, Scott got mad. I'm like, I have money, okay. When I didn't use my, I used my credit card, but not, much of my cash. I used the cash at the airports. This is what I got at MAC in Atlanta. I got a MAC lip gloss, which is actually what I have on right now. I mean, I don't usually wear this color, but this is our names on our doors. Okay, for lunch that day we went to Johnny Rockets, which I've never been to, but my friend Mara is like obsessed with it. We got the same thing. We got a burger with just cheese on it, which is, I don't like. Holly got pickles, which I don't like. And then I bought a pair of flip-flops because I didn't want to, I didn't wear my sneakers unless we were off the ship. Well, I should do wear them on the ship because I didn't want to have, thankfully I didn't manage not to have blisters this trip, but I got a new pair of shoes. I got these on the ship. I don't wear, definitely can't wear flip-flops here, that's for sure. There's no one around. And let's see. Oh, we went to look at, the boardwalk had like a shop for like, it's like Disney Springs. It had a shop for ice cream and clothes and stuff. Here's the top of the slide and the, where the big TV is and where they have shows and stuff. Here's the rock climbing wall. I didn't do that, but it always looks fun. These are the slides. My friends, a couple of my friend Stacy and a new friend of ours went down that slide and they had fun. I like watching people scream. Here's our room. Actually, it's pretty small, but Holly Lucky Duck had a big, huge bomber room that had a balcony. I never get the balcony room. This is our TV. I'm getting a new TV soon, so, And then there were some purses. I didn't buy one, but, my birthday is on Monday, so good old these things. Too many Titanic memories, I think. We saw some. The next day we were in Honduras. We saw some birds and koalas. Here's Scott with a, I think, what is that? A koala. There's my Holly with, and look, there's even a picture of Holly. That's Scott's fingers, and a couple of other friends. I did not hold any of the animals because I don't have rabies or something, you know. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. Here's the bull. Brûlée, baby.
Hello, anyone?
Here's where we went. Hi.
Hello, kitty cat.
Here's our ship.
Oh, I don't like this at all. And you just put perfume on, so that probably stirs this up even more.
What
Oh dear, and I know I cleaned this, and I know I moved your documentation that tells how to clean it, but where did I put it?
The pirate ship for the parade that we saw.
Oh no. This is a bad thing. Why didn't I leave it there?
Here's the deck we were on. We were on the starboard side, which is midship. Port side is like the back of the ship. It gets down in it.
Why do you want to go to Texas? Tell me. See Holly?
One reason.
Well, I mean, if that's it, say so.
That's all I know about the pool.
You know,
On Thursday.
I
You're so sorry about that. Here's the boardwalks' rooms right above Johnny Rockets. I mean, there was water like right in this ledge, which thankfully I managed not to drop my phone. This trip. Well, Holly did that a couple of times. Let's see. There's a bunch of my friends watching this our friend's zip line on Thursday. It was pretty. I had tons of fun. I'm not gonna show like every picture, but you know, just a few. Thursday we were.
Veronica wants to know if you need a Ozempic.
That's my friend Mara with the thing in her hand. New friends.
What? Are you on the phone?
Oh, YouTube.
Do you need Ozempic? Yes?
Not now, but soon. Towel animal.
Are you recording?
Right. Yep.
With me yelling in the background?
Yep. Just
Funny.
there's our ship from the beach. Here's our ship from with palm trees in it. A lot taller than most ships ever. Here's our little friend. Well, I sat down and pulled my phone out to take a picture, and then Holly showed up with her Coke in tow and saw it, and she took a picture. Here's our room, and now it's kind of messy, but you know, that was Saturday when we had to get up early to get off the ship and stuff. And here's Holly and I again. There's the Norwegian Escape. I don't think we've been on that ship yet. Here's Holly and I with somebody behind us from our group. Here's us with, and my new shirt that Holly bought me for my birthday. Scott and our friend Rachel. And that's it with cruise pictures. We stopped at McDonald's and Starbucks on the way home, so sure was happy about that. And here's me, the baby girl. I mean, her like, mommy's finally home to see me. And a bunch of magazines. I take pictures of magazines for some reason. I'm trying to make space on here, but that's basically my trip, but with all the stuff that I can remember from the trip. Which, I mean, I know that sounds crazy not to remember everything, but I mean, we had an awesome time, but you know, there was drama with Laura and stuff. Thankfully, the drama with Holly and I was over, so, you know, I said, when that ended, I was like, I was saying, I was hoping that we were gonna be talking again, but I realized it wasn't her fault, and I can tell in her eyes that she was not pleased, and I had a meltdown, and she was there to make me feel better, and both two big talks, one before the cruise, like I said, and one on the cruise, which was, I was like I'm kind of fun. It was drama like I had to deal in Texas, and that's what the drama in Texas and the drama on the cruise was both about, my hygiene. And apparently Scott got mad at me or something, and Holly defended me against whatever it is that happened, and I just am so thankful for her, because I didn't want to be spending the rest of the cruise, but I ended up having to get ginger ale because my throat, you can tell, kind of scratchy. I need green tea. I might be getting that on my birthday because I want every drink at Starbucks. Do a mixture of Peter reviews stuff on YouTube and Steph Papa's on YouTube. They go to restaurants and order multiple things sometimes. But anyway, that's pretty much what happened on the cruise, and I'm laying on the sun, going to Starbucks, and hanging out with everybody and talking and laughing. And the last time of the cruise, we ordered, one of my friends, he got fruit punch, and then Diet Coke and Dr. Pepper from one of the cruise mugs, which I almost bought, and she split that little bit of Dr. Pepper with me. And I wonder if I should send this to everybody on the cruise, plus the stuff that happened in Texas part, so that people know what happened. Because I don't think anybody knew much what had happened, except for a few people, like Holly, when I told her everything that happened when I was at Texas and why I left, because there was too much drama. I think my bag's good now. Anyway. And again, everything was beautiful off the ship. I wanted to go to Cozumel, but because I've been there before, but I couldn't remember what it looks like. But I wanted most of the stuff that the islands I've been to, I've been to on the cruises from 2006 to 2011, ended up being hit by hurricanes and got very badly damaged, like St. Thomas and St. Martin and Puerto Rico, that was 2016, and that's a storm that's happened after that. But anyway, I'm going to do what I got on the cruise. I just have to, and the airports. So it's what I bought in my travels video. I need to hunt down everything that I bought. So basically, thanks everybody for watching. I'm sorry about my mom in the background yelling and stuff. She didn't know I was filming a video, but I'm just thankful to have my best friend back, because I miss her, and I haven't seen the other friends, like I said, since 2016, and like I said, everything's changed since then. It's a new year, new decade, new me, all that stuff. But anyway, my hair looks good. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and the rest, please check out the rest of my videos and all that stuff. You'll find all the stuff. Many things that I bought. Plus all the ones, I got a couple once since I got home. Plus next week I'll be probably next Monday or Tuesday, my birthday, I'll be doing what I got for my birthday video. I'm getting AirPods from my mom, but my uncle's in Florida, so he might be bringing back a souvenir from Florida, and money, so I still have Christmas money left because, like I said, I used my credit card on the cruise, and I'm scared what my bill is going to be because I bought some stuff when I got home. I went to, McDonald's, Starbucks, a couple of gift shops at O'Hare, and McDonald's and Starbucks weren't in the airport. They actually had like 3 different McDonald's and Starbucks, but I didn't go to those ones. I went to the ones because I don't want to carry. I didn't have extra hand secure around those things. So I would have like put them in my bag and stuff, but I didn't have room in there, so I had to put them somewhere. Again, thanks for watching, and if I come up with any more stuff, I'll do a part 2 or something. But next up is cruise travel souvenirs and cruise souvenirs. I mean, there weren't actually really that many, but thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see everybody very soon. I need to get some ginger ale. And thank you to my friends for being there for me through everything, especially my best friend Holly. I love you, and we spent 15 years of fun together, and I know we had some crazy moments, but that's part of life. On our trips and off our trips and everything in between. So I'm glad I got my hair done. Seriously, I need a massage next. I'm also getting my shot on Monday, which is my birthday. I need to call and reschedule that for tomorrow or Friday or something. So not that everybody needs to know that, but thanks for watching, everybody. And thanks to the cruise for being awesome too, and the Starbucks.